Talaga. Wow. Pelicans. Mga kuwasa na. Pelicans, guys. Next talaga. Sige na. Sige na. Naton. Nakamit ito ko mo? Nakamit ang mic mo?
Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Ha?
With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing hosted.
Talaga. Yun mo na yung mic mo ko, G. Anong marahog?
Okay. Narinig na po, guys. Kaya po huwag ano.
Huwag taradi. Wah, video call.
Hindi ko manarong, sige.
Hindi mo ko marahog.
As they look for a win at home. Now here's
Alright, naka-camera.
They set the pick.
Tap.
Here's Claxton. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. And Simmons shoots again.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Floats it up for Williamson. Hands the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Irving got hit. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Jones.
Wow.
Williamson trying to free himself up.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, just the ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Wait, I get.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but Wayne can heal off, and yet the future may hold a special
champ
with Kyrie.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Pass to O'Neal. In the corner, Simmons with it. O'Neal inside. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here.
Push.
Durant. That's
Let's go.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
A three from McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Trying to end the drought. Goes up with it again. Pass to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Beyond the arc.
Lalabas yung mga pre-stats natin, guys.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped. And right now, they're
Pero minsan ikaw, Jay.
just on putting
Nakaropigan ay. Di mo iniwag.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having
Nakaroki.
multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots,
Nakaroki.
knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
He's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Adjust kaya ako po, Jay. Talagang.
Lays it up off the glass. Durant got 7.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Gray, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Outside, Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Ingram wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Murphy with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Off the left rim and out. Nets leading by 5. Irving drives in. Lets it fly. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
McCollum from deep 3-point land. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the 3. Pass to Sharp. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Murphy. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. It's the Nets now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Simmons. That's in, and he's now 3 for
Siguro.
3, looking sharp.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Curry has it in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And here is Simmons. He has 6. Clock at 6. Outside for Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Alvarado. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Nance. And again, New Orleans has no up. The Nets turn their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
On the free throw, no good. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And Curry has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. Here's Daniels. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter. Simmons with it. He has 6. Curry wide open. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to
Pa sambil manggung, nggak takut.
Here's Warren. And in the second quarter, 3.5 minutes played already.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Babao, guys.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brooklyn making some changes. Off the inbound. And it's Ingram missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you.
Great advice. David, thanks. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injuries.
because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Grabe, hindi ko naman ito. One dribble.
Still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played
what a
smart,
play.
and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Ikapunta to the Mars.
A special move before the shot.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
Pass to KD. They could use a bucket. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Out to Ingram. And it's all evened up.
Uy! Abla pala, guys.
Got 9 points.
They're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Patay!
Tie game in Brooklyn.
Abla pala, kala ko lumang yung 10.
To the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Relax ka lang kasi.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next
Good
couple
guard,
quarters are similar to the
in
first,
the game, boy.
this one could go down to the last possession. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to McCollum. For the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Irving. And Jones pulls it down.
Oh, Buras.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. And it's McCollum in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Well, the arc just doesn't
That's
stop there at
savvy.
the top of the key. It's all open for McCollum, and the corner is another place where he can be devastating.
Stop! Ooh, you want to
Perfect
play?
opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Oh, man.
And
Wala.
that one misses.
Okay lang.
Pelicans leading by 3.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
Pass to KD. Back to Irving.
Hey!
From downtown.
Don't.
And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Graham. Plays it up and banks it in. Graham's got his first 2 points. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so he's in there making that impact. There's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think.
Nets trail by 5. Outside, KD. Back to Mills. Outside for KD.
Nice, go.
Oh, good with the triple. Pass to Graham. New Orleans moving it around. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Williamson in the post. Crafty move. And he slams it down right on top of
Time out! We put him!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Alam na namin kainaan eh.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nets trail by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Graham. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Back to Irving. Will it go? Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own
No defense to Zion, man.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that we haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things.
Guys, I like that.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself.
Good foul.
All part of growth.
I'm out.
And there's a foul.
I'm out. Pagal si Zion eh.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Pass to Durant. That shot goes up. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Jones. Ingram with the assist. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
And
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pelicans leading by 10. Ingram outside. Pass to Murphy. Shoots the three. And another three for New Orleans.
I like that.
Everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of
Nakabilo si MJ.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Bubble MJ.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. Two more for him.
Outside, Jones. Back to Ingram. Outside, Murphy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Huwag kang magsusong. Oy, sasalaksak kami ni guys. Siguro.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Daniel from outside.
Bing, bing.
And so it's New Orleans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Science.
Their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving.
Siyempre.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or
No comeback happening. Umuwi na yung mga fans, guys.
Pass to Durant.
Uy!
And
Galit!
Durant with the dunk.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Al Murphy from deep three-point range. And that one's good. Durant.
I like that.
Durant's got it back down to within single digits.
4-0 tayo, Grant.
Putting on a clinic tonight, Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Ingram left side.
Oh,
6 to shoot.
do double, guys.
And Hayes throws it down.
What a play!
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Durant.
This is why this game you really have to admire his tenacity.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They're leading by 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Pass to Durant. Irving with the ball. That's good, and it's KD.
Kailangan basta balos-balos ang
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
In the corner, Daniels. Back to Ingram. And now they decide to foul him.
papaw.
Down low. Here's Murphy.
What a play.
And then Murphy.
That's
with
what
the
I'm
dunk.
talking about, man.
Zion plays within the
Ay,
system.
ay, ay. Salaksak. Boy, salaksak, boy.
KD with the bucket.
KD is hot.
Behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
A finish. And Simmons slams it in.
Ay, masyado silang magiging aggressive, guys.
With the steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick
Pre.
fast break. And if he can take
Mainit
it
ang
over
kanilang
his
mga
side,
kamay.
he'll do it.
Ating palalamigi.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, Dave.
Bing, bing. Don't leave it open.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
It's been this way since
Hey.
production from beyond the arc.
Go.
They're pretty infectious
Go,
right
guys,
here, guys.
go.
In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Durant with the steal. Here's Simmons.
Good foul. Good foul.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Dapat.
It goes
Campay.
on Brandon Ingram.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And it's McCollum in the corner. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. It's trailed by 8. Harris outside. Outside Durant. Outside Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
New Orleans leading by 6.
Papakabayani ka naman, boy.
1:53 left in the game. Here's Ingram.
It's
And
one.
he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben
Papakabayani
Simmons.
kasi.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This
That's
is a good
free,
sign.
Charles.
And so he drops the ball. It's an 8-point game. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Now here's Durant.
Boy, turn around. Akin na yan.
And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas trying to
Magkakaabang-abang
finish
dyan.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Yay! Wala ko.
This is how they built the
Pinsi mo
lead.
sa kasurog mo eh.
At the
Eh, si
right
Kyrie pa.
Basketball IQ is something that gets
Yee!
talked about.
Where's Caro?
Its importance to a team showing up here, running plays, and turning the score.
Bakolong! Tabla.
1:11 left in the
Ay,
fourth.
foul.
And it's Ingram missing. Nets
Eh,
trailing
cherry
by
pick.
10.
Talaga. Dapat. Oo.
Outside for KD.
Ay! Joke! Kaya lamig sa away yung kamay.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans.
And we'll just watch.
Backlash!
And what will turn out to be a win here.
Ang kamunta to the Mars.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man
Good foul, good foul.
deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket.
Pasok, mga
Didn't
bench.
hesitate, and that
Para
aggression
di
paid
ma-injured
off.
for game 2.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Brandon Ingram.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
It's stolen by Harris. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than
Charge.
6 seconds.
Oh!
Well, if you don't take
No
care of
good.
the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Uy, pinawal si Alvarado.
A walking triple
First
double
point of
for
the
Ben
game.
Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and
Depende kayo kung hindi siya
looking for the
gagamit.
shot for the team.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Alvarado.
Uy, step back.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving for 3. Missed.
1-0.
The Pelicans taking the
Nakaline,
lead.
guys.
And in the
Matakambak.
win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they
Kami ang nag-adjust.
natin guys yung tip ko para sa... Points in the paint. Cristiano nagpasiguro sila.
Ano sa 3 points. Okay. Yun na.
Game 2. Tayo-edit ko muna di live ko. Alright guys. Game 2 na tayo.